Let's make some smoked ribeye with chimichurri.
Welcome to CJ Creations. Let's fire up the grill.
All right, let's season up our steak. So we got a 17-ounce ribeye today. Just gonna bust this open. Alright, so first we're going to go down with an olive oil binder. Let's get a nice coating of that all over the steak. Alright, we're just going to do a simple seasoning on this steak tonight. We just have some of our SPG. We're just going to go with a light coating here. Just going to make sure we get all sides of the steak here. Alright, we want to let this sit for at least 15 minutes just to have the seasonings adhere to the steak. Now that it's been 15 minutes, we're going to take a meat probe and just go in the side of our steak with that. Now we're throwing this on our smoker at 225. We're going to let it come up to an internal temperature of 105. Alright. Our steak is up to temp. This is what we're looking at. I got my Blackstone ripping hot behind me. I'm gonna sear this for 1 minute aside. Alright, once we got a nice sear on our steak here, we're gonna take a piece of foil, go down with that. I'm gonna drop a couple pats of butter here. Hit the top with some fresh garlic here. Alright. We're gonna let this rest for like 10 minutes. Alright, while that's resting, we're gonna make up a quick chimichurri sauce. Alright, so first we're gonna grab a bowl here. And we got one bunch of cilantro, a bunch of parsley, and one shallot. We're gonna go into the bowl with all that. All right, next we're gonna hit this with a good amount of olive oil. Going in with the juice of 1 lemon. Going in with some more of our fresh garlic. I'm gonna hit that with some red wine vinegar. I'm gonna go in with a good amount of crushed red pepper. Let's take our spoon here and get this all mixed up. Alright, last we're going to touch this up with a healthy pinch of some flaky sea salt. That one final mix. Alright, this is a consistency that we're looking for here. Let's try this out. That's good. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes. Let's cut into our steak. Bite for the chef. Who am I kidding? All these bites are for me. All Alright, we're gonna come in on top with some of our chimichurri here. Look at that. It's ready to eat. Alright, we're just going to finish this off with a little bit of flaky salt on the top. Alright guys, if you made it this far, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It means everything to me. Alright, let's dive into this. That's where it's at. We outdid ourselves on this one. Steak is perfectly cooked. This chimichurri is delicious. Ten out of 10. You guys should give this a shot. Alright guys, we'll see you next time. Let me know what I should cook next on the pellet grill.